Alright, I'm just gonna start my day just here. Honestly, where I left off from yesterday. So, I got a good idea today. Today's gonna be very interesting, okay? Okay. Yo, what is poppin', people? Clan Perini, and does this location look similar by chance? Was it maybe this? There's nothing even in there. There's nothing in there. You know what, hold on. Okay, so that room is actually, everything that was in there is now in here. Yes, I'm gonna do a little, I guess maybe like a review, but also of my little talent that I have, okay? Yeah, so I wanted to show you guys about me playing guitar. I feel like if I'm gonna be doing daily vlogs, why not show you what I actually enjoy as something on the side here. First thing, now this stuff, this is all pedals, and I'll get into that in just a second. This should not be, okay, yeah. Alright, cool. So, okay, so I started playing when I was about 8 years old, I think, yeah. I remember getting lessons at a horrible little shop in Glenside called, what was it, Music Works now? I think it was named something else maybe at the time, I forget. But now it's Music Works, I'm pretty sure. But I got lessons there. I went for like maybe a month or two, and then I just kind of stopped. So I started messing around by myself, trying to find out how to play some songs. And then I kind of went back. I played for, now it's 13 years. I've been playing for 13 years. And so I'll just tell you, simply like, so let me give you an example. For like, I remember the first band that I started learning songs from was AC/DC. So actually AC/DC is probably one of the easiest bands to like learn songs from. It literally, it barely, I'm pretty sure they don't use any pedals or anything like that. I'm pretty sure they used just simple amps, and they would crank up the gain like unbelievable. So let me give you an example. If I did the song Back in Black, so like that's just playing like that without the gain on. Now if I turn the gain on, so now you can hear it going crazy right now. So now if you play it, it's pretty crazy. If you put up that gain, you can pretty much play any song from AC/DC. So now, at the time, this is like, I'm going into like maybe 3 to like 5 years of playing guitar. So I'm like really into AC/DC at the time. And in between these like 13 years, I kind of like, maybe I took a small little section of like, of a year and kind of stopped playing, and then I went back to it, and then, so it went off and off, but then once I got into that, I started learning a lot more of bands and stuff like that, because I'm more of like a rock and roll type of player. I always like to do those type of songs, but then once I got into the whole pedals stuff. So first off, I didn't even tell you, so where did I get all this stuff? There was a man who was actually selling his equipment. He sold this amp and then it was a set of pedals. It was actually 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, it was 5 pedals that he has. So if I took out this little wah pedal, this tube screamer, and then loop station, if I took those out, that's exactly what I had. Those five pedals. But so I started learning some more songs now, and I'm thinking like, oh, well, how the heck can I get this sound? So then I get in love with playing Led Zeppelin. Now I'm past AC/DC. This is like a couple years later, and I really start listening to Led Zeppelin. So one of the songs that I really liked from Led Zeppelin is, let me see here. Let me turn. One that I really enjoyed playing is Black Dog. And now anybody can tell that from Led Zeppelin they use tons and tons of pedals. So one of the songs that they would play, now this is, I don't even know if a lot of people know this song, but it's called Down by the Seaside. And now one of these pedals here is called the flanger. It's a very odd name, but from that song, if you use this pedal, so it sounds like this. That's a pedal that, I mean, I don't usually use that. I rarely okay, so another song that I know that they use a flanger that I'm pretty sure, or at least sounds very close to it, is Purple Rain by Prince. So they have this on starting in the beginning, and then eventually he goes into a solo. Pretty much, now this is for any song at all. This one pedal that I have, it's called a loop station. And if, say, I wanted to play that song, I'm playing Prince. So I'll start it. So now that I have that, and say I wanted to do a little solo. Now I'm like a good 5 to 7 years into playing guitar, and I'm trying to learn as much as I possibly can. And now I want to say I'm into Jimi Hendrix. One of my favorite songs that he does is the simple Hey Joe. Now I'm getting into Jimi Hendrix, and I mean, I am listening to every song that he has. And there's this one song that really pops out that I was in love with, and it's called Voodoo Child. It starts out like this. upon John Mayer. John Mayer, if you take the time and listen to him playing guitar, he is truly a master at playing guitar. You have to understand it. I feel like so many guys would say, oh, he's blah, 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 he's this, that. He is an amazing guitarist. He really is. I start listening to him and I'm starting to really like his music, and I'm trying to think of like something that I could learn. Now, the hardest thing about trying to learn his songs is that he always has a beat. But so like one of the songs, what's it called? Yeah, so it's called Heart of Life. That's what it is. I found it. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Let's see if I can do this. I'm getting into that stuff. Stevie Ray Vaughan, and I'm like, who the heck is this guy? I've never even heard of this guy. I come upon this song called Pride and Joy. Okay, so now I listen to this guy, and I have never heard a blues player play so well. I mean, it's the more you get into music and any instrument that you play, you really start to like learn and study about it. And I have never seen this guy move his fingers so fast. His playing is incredible, and it's just sad that he died at a young age. So, of course, this is when I'm in college, and I'm listening to all of his music, and I end up getting his tattoo on my shoulder. And I don't regret doing it, because it's music that I still listen to. I still love blues music. So, that's just a little story. I hope you guys like this, and if you want more, I could always do that, but if not, hit that subscribe button. Thank you. Have a nice day. Music that people try and play at a party. Wait, I got it. Oh, Freebird? Freebird? You want Freebird? Okay, I got you, man.